We started at the Frog this morning, the rally. That's Forest River Owners Group. That was fun to go out and see that. What was the thing that you thought was super unique about that?
I feel like a few things. The thing that caught my attention the most was that they were focused on service. They offer very cheap service for their customers or Forest River owners.
It's pretty much free.
Yeah, they just pay for their parts, get registered and everything, and then they stay there and they're having fun. There's music and games.
You got concerts,
Yeah. and then their RV gets
free
service.
food, free breakfast.
Free breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how much it is to go there. I think there's a very minimal entrance fee. And then every year they do this, and you can go out there. So if you own a Pause, own a Reboot, you can come out to the Forest River group. You just sign up, and if you have issues with your trailer, you say, these are my issues, right? And when you're out there, it's a week long, and there's tons of different activities. They have concerts and food going on. And when you go there, it's free labor and free service. I think very minimal. If you have some parts that you need, you pay for the parts, but ahead of time you get on the schedule. So when you come in, essentially they have a massive workforce of just technicians that come out. So when you're out and doing activities,
and they come in on site.
They come on site and work on your trailer and get your trailer all fixed up. So then when you're done with the rally, it's like you get your trailer fixed, serviced, and you have fun. And get to know other owners.
But this year they had 350 approx.
Yeah, so about 700
RVs.
people, 800 people.
But in years past they've had up to like 450 or less.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. So that was the Forest River, the Frog. They call it the Frog, Forest River Owner Group.
Yeah.
But anything under the brand, the umbrella of Forest River, which is Pause and Reboot, you're invited to this rally. And then after that, we went over to the Wall Place, and now we're headed over to MORryde. So I'm excited for
See the
MORryde.
Colonel.
The Colonel. To see the Colonel. We're gonna get some KFC at MORryde. Ooh, yeah.
Tribute to
Finger looking good. Finger looking good.
We have, I don't know, how many degree engineers you have on staff?
I don't know the exact number,
Just
but
ballpark.
probably 80, 90-ish.
Yeah, so,
We got a bunch that are spread out throughout different disciplines. Like our current operations manager is an engineer. We got engineers in quality. We got engineers spread throughout the company.
so this particular cell here, like, so if you go over to the Grant Street location, they primarily focus on fabrication, correct? So whether it's chassis fabrication, a part of a part for, in fact, I know we have one customer that builds those boom trucks for phone companies and what have you, and those bucket trucks have to have different fab pieces that builds the bucket. I know that we are involved in that, and so whether it's those types of things or whether it's in the RV space, which is pretty much what this building here. So what you're seeing here is just a smattering of just different things, whether that idea came from Sam or Maynard or whoever, then together with the sales team, presenting it to the engineering team, and together we build a product. This is a good example of that product here. We had a customer that wanted in their pass-through, John, where your slide tray is, you know, it's built off of this same foundation, so it would be the same thing. So what could we do with that slide tray? And so this particular customer wanted to have that come out and be an outside entertainment area. Again, because we're challenged, it's like, well, listen, we built your TV bracket and we've allowed you to do that. And then the customer said, well, that's not enough. I want to be able to have the people at the picnic table watch the same TV. And so this comes this way, and then he's like, well, you still can't see it. So we want it to be able to turn, and now we can. And so taking those challenges, not obstacles. We view them as challenges and design a product that allows you to do just that. So we launched this product, and then he came back and said, listen, we have this big outside storage area, but my table is taking up that storage area. Once it's outside, you know, I forfeited all that space. So we decided, okay, well, we're going to take that table and we're going to do this. And so now we're going to reduce the footprint. And so this doesn't get large until it's outside of the house. Maynard is guilty of that. I mean, we spend hours and hours and hours and months and more hours on the littlest idea that Maynard comes up with, and sometimes they work. Yeah, no, a lot of times. No, we do appreciate the challenge. So just kind of walking through here, I won't get into weeds of it, but you know, everything from anything as simple as a very active part of the RV is the sewer hose, and like it or not, it's a part of it. So having a piece like this that swings out, and then the sewer hose is nested in here. This piece here, then gloves, adapter brackets, anything you may have is right there for that application. Yeah. This goes under, and you've got the I-beam frame here, and so the I-beam traps this and won't allow this to come outside of it. And so, you know, that just stores away there. Whether it's that, lots of different handrails on your pause products. I know you guys have already seen the safety rail. This piece here is a latch extender just to keep mom and dad when they're around the camp ring and the kids are saying, listen, I want to get up and can't get into the RV door because it's just too difficult, you know, to pop that thing, transferring that leverage point down to the bottom, just like right here. So as they came up, you just pop that door from here, as opposed to, you know, you really only got about 2-3 fingers, and depending on if that door is jacked just a little bit, this is just a tight open, you know, so the kids pull and finally.
We hang, like growing up.
Yeah.
You hang off. You hang sideways.
Yeah.
And pull it.
And try to, exactly.
That's what
well, the
you
other
do.
thing it does, to your point, it stops from what we call in sales doing the two-step, the RV two-step, because you got to go up those stairs, open this up, come back down those stairs, let the door get past you to come back up in. Here the steps have been deployed. You can reach from here to there. And so, so, you know, anything, TV brackets, you know, this is one of the latest things that we've been dealing with or looking at is this product right here. We're really intrigued with it because now it allows you to take your TV bracket or what have you. We've got a whole host of things that we're working on with this product here. Now you take it to the outside of the coach, you pump that to here. It would allow you to take that TV and go inside, outside, or if you want a tray out here that, you know, rather than us dictating it, other than to have the industry dictate it that, hey, I want that tray right here, you may find that it's better over here, over here. So we like this product a lot. It's not new by any means. It's used heavily in the film industry. So whether you've got, your point.
We have a couple.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Use them all
you've
the
got
time.
smaller ones. Yeah. So,
Nothing quite that robust, but
yeah, this thing here, I mean, we actually had a product, I don't know where it's at right now, we may see it over there. So,
Oh, that's very cool. Look at that.
there you go. So, this comes up to here. Once that orange has gone away, then you can level it here. Like that, and now, you know, you've made that exterior. So whether you're cooking utensils or what have you, little workstation here. So just giving you that
You can put
option.
it anywhere on the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the
Yeah.
box.
Now I will say that the suction cup does not like graphics. It's so severe that we'll want to pull it. Now this has been printed with every negative there's a positive, or a positive there's a negative. The negative to the suction cup is it does have a strong, and so it potentially, especially in the heat, can lift a graphic. So you want to put it where it's clean of a graphic. But you know, we're excited about just the possibilities. The boating industry has used it for a long time, so we continue to always look at just whatever. So yeah, just kind of walking through here, bed lifts, John, I mean, multiple. I mean, this particular customer here said, listen, we'd like a bar stool, but we need it to be, and this is in a toy hauler, and so we need it to be tight to the wall, we need it to be hidden, and yeah, so only pull out there when you need it. You'll see another version of that over there. Lots and lots and lots of different slide trays and different configurations. You know, you want that griddle to come down. You know, my wife is 5 foot on a good day, you know, so she doesn't want to cook like this. She wants to get that griddle down where you can deal with it and what have you. So this is a product we're actually just getting ready to launch. This is something that the industry has asked for forever, especially in fifth wheels, and that is, again, your 5.1, 5.2. And I, as long as I've been in the RV industry, and that's 45 years plus, you know, the ladies will say, oh, some man must have designed this, because how am I supposed to get up there and get those plates down? Well, it just is what it is. That's the space we're given. So this product here will actually bring that product down to where you can deal with it and you can get those plates off. And then once you put plates and glasses and cups and those products on here, it's actually going to impact the spring load. And so you can reduce it or add it. So like right here, if you would pull that down, you'd actually start to feel that friction starting right here. But it's obviously empty. But if you had plates and stuff, and then if you need it even stronger than that, now that it's starting to fight you here, so it's going to ease that down. This is, yeah, fresh off the press. So again, if you don't need the friction and you just want it to easy pull down, you can do that. You see the horseshoe dinettes, and you know, and people say, well, yeah, but I got this big horseshoe dinette, and now I've got seating for 6. The reality is you don't. I mean, visually you do. The reality is you still only got enough space for 4 sets of knees. And so our thought was to possibly do something like this. You would have, this would be like a chase lounge in this configuration. You take the cushion off of here, and now you can actually truly set 6 people, 3 and 3 off of that side. Yeah. This table right here, what actually slides out and spins around. Different ideas there. Maynard, this is something I actually wanted to show you. This we just have launched, and we put this valley in here, and what it does is it keeps that door from just automatically wanting to slide. And so if you notice, when this comes back, it climbs and goes into that nesting station. And so when it comes over and it comes up and in, now it's here. And instead of having a little bungee that holds the door open, when you're going to travel lock it, you're just going to do that. Now this is locked in that position here. So again, brand new. So this, remember when you and I were looking at your 2 barn doors in the back, and I said we're coming out with a new barn door truss? This is what I was telling you. This is what I wanted to explain. So the thing I do like about it is that right there. Now the door doesn't just want to walk, you know, it just is that nesting station here. So
I like it.
Yeah.
It's such a simple, silly thing.
Yeah,
Thing.
it
It's just
is.
sometimes you don't think about it. For sure.
Yeah.
It's like luggage just didn't have wheels for 100
For
years.
how long? Right.
Yeah, they just
And now you're
started
using them
doing
to
20 to 30 years.
ride them through the airport, right?
Courtney has a scooter.
Yeah, so
She has a
exactly.
scooter, a luggage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the biggest
Right.
hit
Yeah.
when you're going through the airport. All the
Yeah.
kids are like jealous. Like,
Yeah.
Mom, I want one of those.
I know, no, exactly. And that, you know, so in the toy hauler world, this space is a given. How can we, especially with toy haulers being more and more mobile classrooms and that sort of thing, you know, rather than give up this space, we actually co-invented this particular product here, and it's gone through a couple of different variations. The latest one was we added the A-frame pitch to it to get the water off of the roof. So this product here, we're getting ready to launch like now. We launched it a couple of years ago, had good success with it, but there were things that needed to be dialed in, so we exited it for that amount of time. And then when we brought it back with the improvements that we knew the product needed. Again, big one was the A-frame, just to get that water off that space. John, in your world, this is your slide tray. We build thousands of these. This is probably one of the largest, right?
Yes.
And this probably has a, Dave or Ben, weight capacity on this one is probably 800 pounds. This one, I believe, is a motorhome slide tray, right?
That one down there?
Yeah, and this one?
Yeah, typically you see this on a big motorhome.
Yeah. So again, you're just seeing everything from cord reels to other versions of the steps. This is a new product, again, that we're just launching in the aftermarket, and this is this step cover here. I don't know, Maynard, if you've seen that yet or not. We're just getting ready to launch that product. Hitch stabilizers or stab jack stabilizers. So here, the X brace on a normal fifth wheel, where that is loose, when these stab jacks are deployed, and you tighten that up with this X brace, it just kind of takes all of this out of it. Pin boxes, one of the foundation pieces that the pin box here and the rubber shear spring on our MORryde IS. This is that product that Dave had referenced earlier, the guy in the trunk that brought the rubber shear spring to the Moors and said, hey, I have this idea, what could we do with it? One of the things I think as the story went, we didn't share that, was they were looking at that as an isolator for machinery that created a lot of vibration in these wooden buildings.
And to this day, we do sell these rubber springs to shaker companies for aggregate. You know, it shakes and separates aggregate in big shakers, so these springs are used for that also.
All sorts of different suspension.
Yeah,
So-
all the product here works with leaf springs. So we have, this is a shear spring here, so now you're, rather than just a hard pivot, it rides up and down and the rubber can twist and allow it to equalize. It's still shear stress in the rubber. So yeah, it's a rubber spring here. These are compression type isolators, big compression spring here. And then of course, our 1/2 inch versus a lot of the
So
buoy
that
stuff.
rubber shoe spring
This.
is where the idea came for our suspension?
That is correct. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be, it would definitely be in that family.
Yeah.
This particular piece here, we've had a lot of different people that have asked for an affordable cord reel. And so what this does is allows you to, you can free spool this out by just releasing this transmission here. So now you can take that back in. So the idea here is with this piece here with a little pigtail, you only pull out, say, 6 feet, because that's all you needed in this campground. And then you would plug this pigtail into this and into your house, so that you're not pulling out the whole cord just to be able to use, 5 feet of it. And so we're launching this here, but lots of different cord reels. Hose reel is brand new for us because we've had so many people say, listen, you guys, MORryde, you came out with that cord reel. I'd like a nice place to secure my water hose reel, or my water hose. And so this particular reel here, this would allow your PEX line to get hooked to it straight into the house. And now because of this right here, the hose is hooked into here. Now again, it's the same idea. You're only pulling out how much of the hose that you need, and it would be direct plumbed to the house. So that's what that product's about. Lots of TV brackets, whether it's Moab, where you guys are, things are rocking and rolling and going crazy. You want something that takes that product, that TV, and securely holds it locked.
That lock is
into
really important.
In the toy hauler, watching TV with your head up like that, so this allows you to get that TV down so it's more comfortable on your neck in that higher environment, if that's your only, we did the TV bracket, or I believe for the one for pause that allows the TV to swing out and then turn, so you've kind of got that inside outside TV. with lasers and steel and what have you. We've got everything from molly racks. This is just a display we just threw together for SEMA a couple of years ago. Just, we just cut molly racks and just giving you different, thoughts of what you could do with it. Maynard was kind enough to help us pack that up and ship it back in those boxes there. We actually had everything from FBI look at those boxes to use as a deployment box to get products down, parachute it down potentially and land in a combat area or what have you, and open that up and let it morph into whatever, whether it's an outside kitchen or whether it's a workstation or what have you. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. So that kind of is MORryde at this facility. You'll also, we're gonna grab a sandwich here and then we'll go over to building 6 and we're just gonna kind of walk you through there. I know you don't want to get deep into the weeds into that, and so, but we'll just kind of give you that. And then if you want to, Maynard, that's up to you guys. We'd go over to building 13 and take a quick walk through there too. Again, we won't go deep into it, but just kind of walk you through it and let you know who MORryde is. So why don't we take a wrap, grab a sandwich, and pick it back up here.
Thank you.